Welcome everyone, it's Enrico Janko. I'm Signal. We're powered by the mighty, mighty Team Alliance. And every now and then just like to jump on to make sure our direction, we all going in the right direction. And talk a little bit about the services and exactly a couple of things in the market, yada yada. Right? So on the Signal in particular, everything that we do with Team Alliance, we kind of do it just a little different. So even a signal service is going to be different with us, Team Alliance, because we don't even really call it a signal service because I am the signal. So it's more so a follow me service, right? It's more like a follow me service. So with a follow me service, my thinking is more so of keeping you profitable, more so than here's a trade, here's a trade, here's a trade, here's a trade. No, I more so want to keep you on a profitable direction, right? Because most people, right, isn't the numbers about 90%, 95% of traders lose. So if 95% of the traders lose, that would include everyone that trades, the teachers, the educators, leaders, everyone. 95% of them lose. So in a way, this industry is like the blind leading the blind most of the time. What you find is that the people that know usually don't talk, and the people that talk, they usually don't know, right? So finding that balance of someone that actually knows what they're talking about and can show you, show you on wood what's going on is almost heaven sent, because it doesn't happen very often. And recognizing that vacuum in the market made it possible for Mark and I to grow Team Alliance as much as it did, and couple that with actually winning, actually having people win trades and understand this, how we win, right? So to bring that to the masses, to more people, kind of did IMtheSIGNAL, so you could just follow along, take the same trades that I take, right? So knowing this, you got to understand that I'm not taking 1,000,000 trades a day, because we're doing 5-minute binary options, most dangerous options they are, if you ask anyone, right? Some people even call them the devil, right? They're dangerous, right? To most people, right? Even to me, I know the market, but the danger is minimal if you understand what you're doing. And like I said, most people won't know what they're doing on the 5-minute binary options, because most people don't even understand what they're doing in the Forex market, period. They don't understand the language of the market and why the market is even moving. If someone has to go to work in the morning and they're trying to give you signals, at 6 o'clock before they get out the door, the signal might not be as strong as you want it to be for you to rely on it, to put hard-earned money on it. It's ridiculous, right? So we do things a little differently at IMtheSIGNAL and Team Alliance, right? Because I don't even want you to start off with just racks and racks and money and money and money and money, just because I can recommend you highly profitable trades. No, you start off with little and you grow that over time. That way the risk of everything you're doing is always contained, right? You always got to contain your risk in all this. So hopefully you feel where I'm coming from, and you'll see it. You'll see it in your own records, in your profit statement. You'll see these things work for you, right? So with the follow me service, maybe I get a trade every day. I get a trade every day. But you might not catch what I trade every day, right? But you want to trade. Understood. Now, if you only catch just the one trade for the week, you did 15% for the week. How does 15% add up to what banks and other institutions give you, and you're doing it yourself? No one is touching your money. You're in control of what you're doing. You're doing this, right? You just happen to find good direction. You see what I'm saying? So, what else would I wanted to actually touch on a few other things with that. You're doing 15%, getting that, and how that could actually just really stack up for you if you understand how compound interest works and how compounding works. Say it was 15% monthly, right? Say you did that even. You're still way ahead of the 95% of traders that are losing all the time. This is what you got to come in. You got to come into, as far as like the woosah, as far as if this is not a rush. It's not a rush, right? It's not a rush. 15%, you don't have to rush anything. When it comes, it comes. You just let it be, right? All right. What else I want to get into with you with this? Or how we do things just a little bit differently than a lot of others, because I see people catch, like they'll catch a strategy maybe that, or something that worked in the market, a pattern or something, or an indicator or something that worked in the market, right? But they don't understand the language of the market. What they did, they found something like almost like a formula that worked in the market for them at this particular time, right? And then they see that it worked for a month. They're like, oh, this really works. Still not understanding the language of the market, but got the formula that they're just putting information in, right? So everything going well. You do it another month. Ooh, works. This is the golden signal. You know, I found it. I found the answer. I found it. It's right here in this formula right here. I got the answer. Now, do it for a third month. Ooh, it's about 90 days. Bam! Now you're out the window. Your chest puffed out. You are the Forex, the trading god now. Right? That's how this works. I've been around it for a minute. I'm the trading god now. You can't tell me nothing. I'm mud made. I'm a monster. Right? So in that over exuberance, what usually happens is now it's like, I'm gonna get this out here and make more money. Let me, man, everyone touch this right here. Everyone sees this right here. I'm gonna make, man, I'm gonna get it. And especially you're a friendly person, you're out there. You see what I'm saying? And now that information is propagated. Information gets propagated out there. Other people believing that they are teachers and leaders jump up on that same information, put it out there to more people. Exponentially it moves because the market is, it's great right now. It's giving it up. What happens is the market is cyclical. Things change, right? Things change. And that particular strategy now becomes ineffective. Just like that, almost overnight, the strategy now becomes ineffective. Everybody done jumped on it. Doesn't work anymore. Just like that. And now, but you paid money for the strategy. You're paying money for this strategy. Right? He told everyone, but I neglected to say, he didn't just tell everyone the strategy and say, here, try this out. No, he sold you the strategy. Might have sold you the strategy for who knows what. Hundreds, maybe even thousands. Right? That's how this is how the market goes, because this is the Wild West. It's the Wild West. It's Forex, internet, Wild West all day, right? So you thirsty, you want to win. So He done sold it to you for whatever amount that you had to pay. Now it does not work. Now it's not working. Now what? Where we at with it now? Right? Now you got to double on back to the person, right? And ask, yo, I need to figure out some what more. And are they going to give you some more information? You bought the product, right? Am I going to get some more information, right? Do I get some ongoing support, I guess you would call that, right? Hopefully a good leader, a good teacher will give you some of that, like some ongoing support, right? But the person in there, they're usually in their exuberance, they're not usually that type of person, and they can't give you too much ongoing support, really, because they got to either do something else. They might have to go to work, do blah, blah, blah. They might have a million other things to do, but talk about the market with you and help you along, right? And even then, they just might be greedy and just say, you know what, I'll help you along. Here, give me another couple of $100,000 or whatever it is, you know. But it's the Wild West. It's how this market is, and I just try to provide like some real direction in it because I've been in it, right? For the good, the bad, whatever, indifferent. So it's just some of the things on my mind with the market. You know, really trying to get people to understand what the language is and not just settle for these trying to figure out black box systems kind of strategies, and is the robot going to work for me? Like, who's answering for the robot? Who's answering for you know? I just think it's difficult. That's a difficult way for you to actually learn the market if that's what you're trying to do. If you're trying to actually build this as your career, if you actually building this to educate someone else, you know, what if you're going to educate your child on this? What kind of information would you want to give them? Really, if you're teaching your child how to trade, what real information could you really give them? Oh, this support resistance and look at this, look, right? That's not no real insight into the market. And that's a lot of times what you get sold also. It's garbage. It's a lot of garbage. It's a lot of garbage. It's Enrico Janko. I'm the Signal.